Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails Through Daybreak Part 6. In the previous video mostly we started Chapter 1, ran around, talked to everybody, got our first quest from this dude Lot, who he's a snitch and he wants us to get his friend caught for stealing. Thankfully, you know, he didn't go to the police at least, so he doesn't have to be immediately executed, but you know, you're on the list, Lot. Now, they did say something about going to the notice board. Yeah. Also, in between videos, to share a little something. It's been a little bit since I recorded the last video, because I may have had a little tiny bit of a little caramel candy in between videos. And when I bit down into it, after the first couple chews, it was very hard. Because apparently the crown on one of my back tooth popped off. And so now that's something I gotta deal with. And you know, it's a Friday night, so can't really do anything about it until probably, I mean honestly, Tuesday, which is fun. And that's like at the earliest. Thankfully it's like, you know, nothing's exposed or anything, it just kind of feels weird. It's mainly just annoying because it's the tooth. So I've had 2 root canals in my life. One was like desperately needed. It was a situation where like, you know, there was like some sort of infection and it had to go. And then there was another one where I just went in for like a normal dentist visit. And this is like probably 8-9 years ago now. And then they were like, oh yeah, you need to do a root canal on this tooth. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's the same as it's always been. I have no issues. There was nothing wrong with it when I was in here, you know, a few months ago. I feel like you're making shit up. And then they went and they did the root canal, and it was like, you know, because the very first root canal I had was like the most painful experience I've ever had in my entire life. Like, bar none. It was horrible. And then the second one, I was like, I never felt anything at all. And it's not even like, you know, oh, they used the drugs different. I was like, there was nothing wrong with this tooth. They just took part of it for no reason. Now, I know that's obviously not true, but that's what it felt like. It did feel like they just kind of came up with some nonsense, and now it's like I got to deal with this stupid crown having fallen off on the tooth that I don't think anything was wrong with it in the first place. Where am I going? Because basically I had to have a lot of dental work done when I was like a late teenager, because I just didn't go to the dentist for a very long time because, well, my mom didn't really have insurance, and I mean, I can't pay for it, or didn't really have like good dental insurance. Like, I think she had some, but it like sucked. And then after not going for several years, especially as a kid, you're like, well, I'm not gonna push for it because the dentist is like the scariest place on earth. Because like I know my teeth are gonna be fucked up because I haven't gone in like several years, and like that just compounds on itself.
All right.
Notes and requests are strewn across the bulletin board. I've already got all the 4 SPGs here. Okay. Then why'd you tell me to return? Maybe it is meant like in the future. Keep an eye on it.
Off we go.
Oh yeah, we should set our courts. But thankfully I didn't eat the crown or anything, so that's nice. You know, I still have it, and I think it looks like you'll probably be able to pop it back on. It's just annoying. This is the area in front of the station, the 7th District. Of course, I'm sure this ain't your first time coming here. It isn't. It'd be hard to live in Edith and not come here from time to time. Work brings me here plenty, so that's not going to be changing. Aside from the station itself, there's also the department store where you can stock up on items and equipment. Then there's the Orval Cafe over there. If you need anything Zephyr related, that's where you'll want to go. As long as you know where those 2 places are, you're golden. You can get most stuff you need between them. The head branch of the Bracer Guild in Calvert is also here, isn't it? Yeah, but we're not to go anywhere near there unless we got a good reason to. How come? Call it business rivalry. Not to mention we can brush up against the line of what's considered strictly legal here and there. Less they notice, the better. You can go and visit them if you want, but I'd rather not go with you. I see. Somebody wants nothing to do with the guild. He seemed to know that Bracer we encountered in the Riverside District very well. Anyway, now that we're here, let's just look around for a bit until our client calls. Right. Okie dokie. Edith Central Station, North Exit. Man, wonder just how many people I picked up in here. Gotta be at least, I don't know, 3? Got an officer running late, this fam on vacation, this shady-ass politician, some guy off to propose to his girl. All in a day's work. 'Tis a taxi driver's life, getting people and feelings to their destinations. Now then, what kind of folks am I gonna take for a ride today? You like you're calling in like an artillery strike on us, sir.
Damn, this place is packed today.
Not good with crowds, I assume?
Nah, I love them. Perfect thing to slip into when someone's tailing my ass.
No one would ever be able to catch Van. He's mastered the art of moving in place. My client's boss is late. He better not have stood me up. I swear, if he's being this negligent just because I'm a woman, he's in for a rude awakening. You did not make me put up with all that just to run away from me at the last minute, you stupid perv. Okay. I sell Orval devices for commercial use. I'm going to be closing out a big deal today. This is one of my biggest clients. I am not passing up this opportunity. So on the menu, food, drink. Damn true, buddy. Damn true. I love food. It just pairs so well with drink. Or maybe there's one here. Is this a new? Okay, so they're like, you have to go to every bulletin board. They're not like congregated. Let's work through them in order we get them to make things easy. So let's finish things up in the station first. Okay, so you have to like check each one individually. That seems a little annoying, but I mean, it kind of makes sense, but Central Station's north exit is the main entrance to the capital. Let's keep a close eye on it and make sure no incidents occur. Let me know if you see anything suspicious, alright? Whoa, that person just disappeared. That's pretty suspicious. And that person reappeared. Well, it's police force for you. Always keeping an eye out. He says that, but you look at him and he feels more like the criminal in the situation. Hey. Man's just a self-respecting
Not this way.
Calvardian, okay? You gotta keep the police at a little bit of a distance.
What I can do. That's a relief.
Because, I mean, come on, Calvard's like kind of based on America, so, I mean, you definitely can't trust the cops here. Have a stop by the bank today as well. Come on, man, it's time to go shop on the mommy. We got other things to do, so let's be quick. No, I don't want to go. What am I supposed to do? She never listens to me. Which I don't really know if it's like, you know, most of the countries that kind of have like a clear... I mean, the main one's Erebony is like, yes, we get it. It's Germany. But Calvert has always kind of struck me. Well, initially, it's just kind of described as like, oh, it's the East. Until they clarify that, like, it's not really the East. It's just they have a lot of Eastern immigrants and there's a lot of, like, conflict there. And it really kind of does remind me of... I mean, it's way more modernized now, but, like, the initial conception of Calvert is kind of like a early 20th century America. You know, very populous, a lot of particularly anti-Eastern immigrant sentiment. Like, that was a big conflict as described in Calvert. And I don't know if that's going to be too much of that in this game, or if that's kind of like more meant to be settled, but... And then you got the car culture, you know, that's a very big American thing. Van's pickup truck that we still need to get to see. This is the Orval Cafe. I've never seen a store like this anywhere else but here. Me either. It's a pretty novel concept. Come in, buy some Mormons, and kick back and relax with some coffee or tea. On his wise beyond his years. He's a barista too, isn't he? Yep, guy's pretty quirky. Anyway, we're only here to make use of the Orval factory. Let's make our way over to the counter. Oh, I don't really actually want to be in here yet. Did you see this week's issue of Tyrell Entertainment? Judah looks so freaking cool. Heck yeah, I was psyched for those pics of her new movie. I'm more of a Nina stan, but Judith looked pretty fire this week. Right, and I was super hyped to see Elaine in last week's edition. What do you think the chances I meet her one day? We like live in the same city. I don't know, one in like 150? I don't know how many NPCs there are. Well, I mean, there's actually a lot more like ambient NPCs, so if we just count talking NPCs, it's probably like a similar number to like most other games in the series for like the big hubs, but you can get anywhere in Edith if you use the metro. Edith's buses are pretty good too. There's bus stops pretty much everywhere you want to go. We got buses all around the city. No, that's not very American-pilled. You can even take a bus out of the country, though I guess it's not as amusing if you've been living in the city for a while. I mean, some places have good buses. Many places don't. They won't let me run through the streets, cowards. Oh, did I not finish? Oh no, we didn't come over here. Oh no, I didn't. I just didn't talk to you again. Where y'all going? Gotta take advantage of the buses while you're in the city. Okay, that was not worth coming back for. You're on the list, right next to Lot.
This place never changes.
Holden. All right, time for some shopping. This place sells just about everything you can think of, from luxury goods to daily necessities. Oh, there's a shop that sells guns on the second floor too, but yeah, hell yeah, brother. Guns right next to the lettuce. No surprise there, you can't even go inside without a permit. The shop's called Thunders, by the way. That's where we're gonna go next. Feel free to wander around the other shops though. We can pick up some medicine while we're there. What am I looking? Oh yeah, we never equipped our ornament.
Modifying your ornament, are you? That's a single element slot.
Now, why can I not equip this? Extra line only. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, well, it has to be down here? Okay. But we don't have enough to actually make it do anything?
Switching to maintenance mode.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Okay, so there's drive, shields, and weapons. Okay.
Switching to
Shifting
maintenance mode.
Hello and welcome to Weston Department Store, where we take pride in being part of Edith's history. We carry only the highest quality products handled by the greatest experts in their fields. It's our mission to better your shopping experience. You're free to consult an expert if you need a recommendation too. Feel free to take a look. Our competition grows stronger every day, not just with the advent of mass production methods, but all new kinds of businesses. And many of our customers have been migrating to a new large-scale mall beneath Tryon Tower. But our products handled by experts in their craft are all of undoubtedly higher quality, and that is its own appeal. Probably also means higher prices. There's always a bit of everything in this department store. Not just everyday consumables, but a wide range of luxury goods too.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store.
And with how kind both staff and management are, a whole day goes by in the blink of an eye. Would you shut up? People keep talking over me, man.
We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
I won't. After my hard work sorting out all the side dishes for the next few days, I think I'll reward myself with some afternoon tea. No afternoon tea is complete without Quincy Bell cookies. How convenient is that they're caramel to, I was thinking in my head, but just make sure they're not caramel cookies or else you end up in my fucking situation. How convenient is that this department store also stocks Quincy sweets? Now, what to pick?
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store.
I'm proud of all my wares.
$2,000 to learn how to make cookies? What the hell?
We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
Tomatoes from
It's been a
LeBurrow.
pleasure.
Hello there, we had a huge back of produce coming in from Creel this morning. We've also got produce from Crossbell and Oreading, in case you're picky where your food comes from. Only the highest quality produce makes it to our shelves, so I'm sure it'll be spoiled for choice in a good way, of course. There's a lot of competition nowadays undercutting our prices, but I can't imagine we'll be losing our clientele to them anytime soon. You're gonna lose me as a customer if this friggin' voice don't shut up.
Our stores have a
We
wide
carefully
variety of
curate
products.
only the highest quality produce and been doing so for years. Guess that's what's earned us the trust of our customers.
Shopping with us.
Well, well, but this is my favorite Spriggan. And looking just as grumpy as ever. I don't think I have any medicine for that. I didn't come here to get any lip from you. Oh, you're aware of Van's work? I don't know anything in detail, but yeah. I'm from the Eastern Quarter, so I know my stuff. Hard to not be aware of the underworld when you come from a place like that. But don't you worry, this is just an ordinary pharmacy that sells extremely ordinary products.
We hope you
See,
enjoy
you've started
shopping
stocking
with us.
Eastern remedies, a little pricey, but they got their uses. Eye of Newt. Still strapped for cash, huh, you poor thing? Watch your mouth. It's fun coming with Van and seeing him interact with other people. Learn a little more about him with every little interaction.
Alrighty.
This is just your run-of-the-mill pharmacy, and I'm just a normal employee. But since I'm from the Eastern Quarter, I'm more familiar with more specialized stuff. Whether it's bruises, cuts, or internal issues, then I'm your guy. Can you put a crown back on?
Does anything
Our
catch your
stores
eye?
have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
Cures ailments?
We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
I'm not enjoying it, if I'm being completely honest.
I hope I see you again.
Someone pinch me. There's no way these are Pintiel bags. Man, I'm gonna drool. Wait, I am drooling. The heck? At least I didn't get on anything. And those shoes are to die for. Man, I need to hurry up and find a husband that'll just hand me a big wad of mirror and tell me to go nuts.
Department store.
I mean, you could get a job. I don't know if it'll come with a big wad of mirror, but
Fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
sorry, had the world's longest drawn-out sneeze. Welcome to Hardin Boutique. We carry a wide array of clothing styles in our boutique that aim to cater to all our customers' unique tastes. Whether it's the elderly or our younger clients, we carry something for everyone.
Thank you for visiting the
Are you
Weston
dizzy yet?
department store.
Please take your time looking around. We will. Thank you so much. I can attest to the shop selection. I've come here myself on occasion.
We hope
Have you
enjoy
ever
shopping
visited
with
the
us.
shop, Van? Okay, now I'm getting slightly dizzy. I guess here and there, mostly for the accessories, they stock more than the clothes. I see. Gifts can be presented in the connection tabs of your to-do list. You earn connection points when you present gifts. Surpass a certain number of connection points to improve a character's relationship with a Van. What rewards lie in wait for doing so? +1 attack.
Thank you for visiting.
Everything
the
we've
Weston
talked about
department
aside,
store.
that customer right there has been staring very intently at me this whole time. I'd be more than happy to give them a clothing recommendation, but all they're staring is someone intimidated me.
Welcome.
Hope
Thank you for
enjoy
coming.
shopping with us.
Gift for Yume? A handkerchief printed with characters from a kid's comic. Sure. Oh, okay. Van can't wear the blouse? What the hell, man? It's got 6% extra magic evasion. Then this one. Like, he can wear a shirt, but he can't wear a blouse. No, that's ridiculous.
Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for
I'm just
sale.
wearing it for the stats, guys.
We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
Oh, it does give like way more speed. I mean, do I really need this Arum powder?
Thank you for visiting the Weston department store.
I can't afford these shoes. There's no way to fit this into my budget.
Variety of fine goods for sale.
Unless...
We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
We await your next visit.
The door is locked. Yeah, this area isn't finished yet. We'll have to come back when it is. How do you know? You can't even see it.
Well,
Wheat tea? I don't know about that, man. What even is wheat
Visiting
tea?
the Weston department store. Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
What up? Hey, Van, here to get some work done?
Hope you
Huh?
enjoy shopping with us.
Who's the girl? One of your clients or something? She's actually my new assistant, believe it or not. It's a pleasure to meet you. Name's Sylphie. I'm the third generation in a family of gunsmiths. Gonna guess you never even known there was a shop like this in an apartment store. No, I knew of it. I'm familiar with some people that enjoy hunting and competitive shooting. But I guess this isn't the kind of shop I was expecting. It's very proper. If you're gonna do something to it right, this place is the perfect spot. Got a lot of military folks coming by. Handle custom orders, modifying weaponry, up to my customers' desired specs, within reason, of course. Your clientele's really gotta trust you to let you tinker with their weapons. I hate this store. Don't let the name of the shop trick you. Sylphie here can modify just about any weapon. You got some Orval staff parts lying around, don't you? Orval staff user, interesting. Nothing out of my wheelhouse, of course, as long as there's mirror on the table. I'm happy to do my job. I would really appreciate it. Weapon parts and armor can be purchased from certain shops.
Thank you for visiting the Weston department store.
For example, the Van tab will only display what he can
Our stores
equip.
have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
Alrighty.
Van's weapon is a stun caliber, not your run-of-the-mill weapon. No sharp edges, so it's perfect for suppression, easy to carry around too. Tricky and unwieldy thing if you ask me, and I ain't too fond of the developer either. But whatever, I'm not gonna judge your weapon of choice. Bring it over whenever you need me to tinker with it. That goes to you too, girlie. I'll be happy to handle that Orval staff of yours anytime.
What's it gonna be?
The Steel Edge.
Thank you for visiting the Weston department
The
store.
Steel Edge.
You better take good care of
Our
it.
stores have a
Okay.
wide variety of fine goods for sale.
Okay, so now all we need to do is like one other place over here. Yeah, over there. Then we can go to the Orval factory.
Whoops.
Oh, this is the guild?
Off we go. Not this way.
Come on. Your ass can just go somewhere
Not
else.
this way.
You can go somewhere else. You don't gotta go in. You ain't gotta kill my vibe.
Oh, that's great.
I'm not a bracer hater. Now, you know, do I think them instantly forgiving Arios maybe causes some ethical concerns on how their organization is run? Yeah. And that's coming from an Arios defender. You know, did that bring into question their sincerity as an organization? Maybe a little bit. I mean, they're still mostly cool. As a result, the influence of Treon Tower can be observed in various aspects of the capital's urban design. In addition, the industrial structure, which is future-proofed under the assumption that the underground transportation system would expand. Hey, it's time to take a break. It's easy to relax after some hard work in the store. I don't even have to think of the impeding tasks I haven't done. Anyway, I'm almost halfway through my urban engineering report. Time to put my nose to the grindstone. Hey there, welcome to Orval Cafe, Oda. You get a chance to check out our first floor? We manage the Orval side of the cafe down there. Here's where the, muffins are or whatever. No fireballs here. That's where our name comes from. There's no deeper reason for the fusion. I just really like Orval Tech and cafes. Just so you know, I'm this place's owner, Ilhan, and nice to meet you. I'd recommend our seasonal latte if you'd like a drink. Wait, what season is it? It says August. Oh, so I'm not really I mean, I don't dislike pumpkin spice stuff, but I don't really like it either. Looks like we're all sold out. Better luck next time. Damn it, I was looking forward to seeing what all the talk was about. Keep hearing about how rich the milk you use is. Alright, almost forgotten, but I guess this is Van's area of expertise.
Alrighty.
There's a lot of buzz around our cafe as of late. It's featured in quite a few magazines as the trendiest spot in all of Eda. It's a little embarrassing. I was just trying to combine two of my favorite things. I've always dreamed of being a barista, and I'm lucky enough to be able to take it easy and do so.
Do you have any preferences?
Excellent milk latte. It was discovered. What do you mean discovered? It's milk. You didn't discover it. It's not like the Mariana Trench or something. it do be given a lot of gourmet points. Unfortunately,
Thanks for coming in.
the pocketbook is not gourmet right now because somebody's being selfish.
I see. This tastes
I don't know if I
great.
trust that dude just sitting out on the balcony with his trench coat. He's got giving me some sus vibes. Wait, he's just standing there smiling. Ain't nothing to be happy about. Oh, hi, are you looking for an Orval device? Hold on a minute, please. I'm still new here, so I may need to look at the manual for any more complicated questions. I apologize in advance for the inconvenience. I'll try my hardest to fulfill your expectations, and your patience will be very much appreciated. Nah, just lie to him. That's what I do. So yeah, I don't really know. Sure. Here I was thinking the Orval Cafe would require more cafe knowledge than Orval knowledge, but boy was I wrong. Still, it's a trendy and fun place to work. Not exactly what I had in mind, but I'm not giving up. I'll give it my best shot. Speaking to customers has really helped me lately. My boss hasn't even had to step in that much as of late.
What'll you have today?
It's a cat strap. Stay strapped at all times.
Thanks for coming.
Never leave without the cat on me. Ah, Mr. Arkra is about to get in contact with you. Hope it's because you have good news for me. And dude, your arts plugin arrived. A plugin? Oh yeah, you probably don't know what those are. You know your Zephyrs art drivers, yeah? Yeah, I have several arts set up in mine. Yeah, I still got some empty slots in them where you can put in arts. Those are custom slots. That's right, plugins are what you use to set arts into custom slots. And here are the ones you ordered, man. It's a variety. Since you paid for those in advance, I can go straight to setting them up for you, if you'd like. Oh, good thing, because I ain't got no money. Be my guest. Below options are available in factories within shop via set plugin. You can change the art driver, you can set the plugin, and you can open a slot. Okay, so the driver has like default spells linked to it, kind of like your master chords. But then you have a couple free slots to just slot in whatever you want, I guess. Oh, Firebolt's a tiny AoE now? Well, we'll give you Firebolt. Oh, so that's how you set arts in. Yep, really shelling out for the plugin itself. Setting them costs nothing. That's about as much as I can really teach you. The rest you'll probably learn as you get used to them. That aside, I didn't realize she was also a Zephyr user. It's a long story. Our shop stocks both art drivers and arts plugins. You're more than welcome to come by if you ever need either. Thank you, I will. Below options are available at certain Orbit-related shops. I ain't got nothing, man. I can't buy nothing. That must be our client. This is Van of Arkrod Solutions speaking. I managed to get in touch with Daniel. He told me he's left the house already, so he should be arriving at the Orval store any time now. Got it. Keep you updated. So Daniel's on his way? Yeah, let's get into position. Right. Suddenly feels like we're in a spy novel. No, I need to take this seriously. I have to take this chance to learn all I can about how the Spriggan work. Or learn about Spriggan work. This dude's also sus as hell, man. You can't go walking around with that facial hair and that jacket and those pants. This is that Orval store I heard so much about. What a novel idea to combine the cafe setting with an Orval store. Gives you time to relax with a nice cup of coffee while you browse around. A stylish place like this would have been unthinkable back in my hometown of Arasion. Coming to this cafe was a fantastic choice. This Orval Cafe seems to be a new business. I've heard that the owner is still a young man with a track record of successful startups ever since his school days. We've got a lot to learn from novel ideas like this, or my name isn't Butler Malarkey. Say yes to Malarkey. I can't see the whatever. I'm pretty sure we've talked to everyone. Here we go. Seems like a good spot to keep an eye out. I'm sure I need to tell you this, but be casual. Don't go acting weird and drawing attention to us because you're nervous. I'm a little nervous, so I'll do my best. Could that be him? Hey, is this where I get the fireball machine? I can be trusted with the fireball machine. Hey, matches our client's description perfectly. That's Daniel, a little cash register thief. I'm looking for the latest model of Vern's cutting-edge glare series of Orval cameras. Do you have any stock right now? Also, one fireball machine. We certainly do. You're very lucky, too. It's a really popular model, so it comes in and out of stock all the time. I'll bring one out right away. Lucky, yeah, thanks. Maybe he's buying it as a present to his friend Lot. You gotta buy a camera. Very expensive one, too. That model's like 50,000 mirror. How much money's in the damn cash register? Where'd he steal from? The bank? It's the same amount of mirror I pulled together to pay Van at first. He could buy a precious gemstone with that much mirror. Yeah, he could also buy a lot of bean tacos. Your photography's a real mirror pit of a hobby if you're serious about it. I'd rather sink 50,000 mirror on car mods, to be honest, but that's just me. I take it he's some sort of car buff? Is it just me or is he acting a little strange? Like he doesn't want to buy the camera to begin with. He wasn't even sure what camera model he wanted in the first place. He had it written down instead, like he's here for someone else. Nah, that's bothering me too. Thought it'd be an open and shut case, but I guess not. I think he's about to leave. Thank you so much for your purchase. Please come again. Let's tail him. Got it. It's almost time for the meeting. I don't want to be late. He rushed off in the direction of the department store. Something here definitely smells. Because that's my thing. I smell stuff. Wonder what's making him rush right there. Now. I can think of a few possibilities. Let's just go after him for now. Okay. We lost him. He's definitely in here somewhere, though. Yeah, didn't look like he noticed we were tailing him either, even though we were running at Mach 12. So I doubt he ran away. Let's just look around and see if we can find him. Right. Did he go to our locked door? That van wouldn't let me go through because he's like, this isn't important. Fool! I'm so sorry I kept you waiting. No worry, you're right on time. Damn it, that's his voice, alright. So how did it go? I bought it, no problem. This is the correct camera, right? Yes, it certainly is. Thank you for going out of your way to purchase it. As agreed, I will no longer be pressing charges about what happened. Oh, what a relief. Thank you so much. I wonder if this is the reason he stole that money from the cash register. Sure seems like it. Something seems real fishy about all this. Sorry to rain on your parade, but mind putting this deal on hold for a sec? What's going on here? We're from Archive Solutions office. We work here in the Capitol. We were hired to investigate you, Daniel. What did the lot hire you? Don't worry, we're not here to stop you guys or anything. We just want you to tell us a little bit about what's happening here. What's the story? I know it's a lot to ask, but we need something to report back to our client. It's our job, after all. And if you don't want him to know the full truth, we can help you out there too. Provided, you know, pay up. Damn it, everything was going so well too. Guess it can't hurt to tell you since you're willing to keep all this a secret. I don't want to cause you any more trouble, so you mind if I do the talking? Very well, I can see we aren't getting out of this without telling them some of the truth. Or telling them the truth, so if you would. Well, this is all my fault, really. 2 days ago, I was riding my bike to work, as always. The road I usually take is really busy, so I decided to take the next one over instead. Just as I was exiting it, though, I rode right into this man here. Fortunately, he wasn't badly harmed, but his camera is totally ruined. So you got into an accident. Basically, yeah, I'm lucky it was this man and not someone else, though. He said ordinarily he'd be well within his rights to turn me over to the police and sue me for damages. I mean, like, in theory, yes, maybe. He just wanted to let bygones be bygones as long as I compensated him for the camera. I didn't have any money, so getting sued would cause a lot of trouble for both me and my family. So I did whatever I could to claw it together with the intention of paying it back later. Then use that money to buy a new one? See, I think I know what's going on now. I'm glad to hear that. I don't like being treated like some kind of criminal just for being a decent human being. You mind if I check just one thing? What do you mean? Can you show me the broken camera that started all this? What would that achieve? It's the exact same model that young Daniel here has purchased, of that I'm certain. I gave him a note with the exact model and name on it, so I'm certain he brought the right one. Well, I don't doubt that, but you could be lying about which model was broken in the first place. Only way you can be sure this is all fair and above board is to see it. What do you mean? Oh. You're saying he could be taking advantage of this to make Daniel buy a more expensive camera than the one he damaged? So that's why we need to check if they're the same. I can't believe that's true. I rode into him out of nowhere. He wouldn't have time to come up with a lie like that. You naive kid, ever heard of a mock-up? I just pulled 3 off the other day. It's a product replica that's equipped with just the bare minimum functions so you can test how it feels to use. There's a few scammers going around using those to get people to buy them the real thing. Like as compensation for an accident they deliberately caused of running into their victim, for example. But you're not suggesting... That's quite an accusation you're making there. I don't have a habit of carrying around broken items, so I'm afraid I can't prove anything right now. Besides, you got nothing to do with any of this. You've no right to order me around. I ain't ordering you around. I can't just sit back and let this poor guy get swindled out of a lot of mirror just because he didn't know any better. Nothing wrong with opening his eyes up a little. I realize how inappropriate this is coming from me since the accident was my fault and everything. But would it be possible to see the broken camera after all? Later, I mean? It doesn't have to be now. What basis do you ever try and pin this on me? I can see that giving you a chance to settle this out of the courts is a mistake. I do realize just how rude you must sound to you. We just want a reason to believe your story. Please won't you give us one? I'm the victim here. What am I supposed to be doing the legwork here? Alright, if being nice won't do it here, guess it's time to shift gears a little bit. If you give up the camera and leave the guy alone, we'll let you go. But if you won't be so lucky if you try and pull this shit again. I would have gotten away with it if you hadn't come along, asshole! What a joke this is. I've had enough! Here you go, take your damn camera. The man returned the camera to Daniel. What? What a shit show. You two better watch it. If I come across the solutions office of yours again, I'm going to put you in your damn place. I'm no longer a peaceful man. Peaceful man was my father. Call me unpleasant man. I'll show you exactly what I mean if I have the displeasure of seeing you again. Should have been displeasant man. And it really was just a setup? I know it was peaceful man, not pleasant man. Okay, never mind. That wouldn't work. Sure was. I think he turned into a whole different person. It took me by surprise. Still, this is the best outcome for you, isn't it? You don't need to give away the camera after all. Just, you know, we know you took that money from the cash register at your job to buy it. You only just bought the thing, so I'm sure the shop will let you return it if that's what you want to do. It's like I'm dreaming. I was going to return the money as soon as I could. I didn't even want to take it out in the first place. Guess I have the option of just refunding the camera and returning it ASAP. I think that's the best course of action. How are you planning to put it back? Good question. Well, the way I see it, you got 2 options here. You can explain what happened to your boss and return the mirror in person. Can't guarantee you're not going to get fired on the spot, but you can at least square up about it. What you did wasn't right, but you're being exploited by a criminal. Hopefully they'll go easy on you if you know that. And then the dude's like, I could press charges against you. You know what you need to do to make things right? Go buy me a 50,000 mirror camera. And if you don't, I will, you know, sue your ass to the ground. The other option is to slip the money back in without anyone telling. Or without telling anyone. Sounds like your friend's already covering for you, so I doubt any discrepancy in the numbers is going to get traced right back to you. You get to keep your job and everything, but I promise your conscience will be clean after the fact. Personally, I feel like it'd be best if you owned up to your mistake. What do you think I should do? Okay. The fact that they had 50,000 mirrors sitting in their cash register must mean they're doing alright. Like, you know? It's gonna hurt you more than it's gonna hurt them. What do I think? Well, oh, what would I do in his position? I mean, yeah, I'd conceal the truth. Like 100%. Now, what do I think is the morally correct thing to do? I mean, yeah, I guess own up to it, but frankly, there's not really any harm done by concealing the truth. You create more harm by owning up to it. Because you're going to lose your job. Yeah, I don't think you need to make a mountain out of a molehill over a small lapse of judgment. As long as you make it right. Specifically, it could end up costing you a job and tarnishing your reputation. Honesty ain't always the best policy. Now, you could get caught trying to put the money back in the register and then they're going to think you're stealing it. And then you can try and... I mean, you know, there is the... It could make it worse. For sure. Then... Yeah, so I'm going to return the money and stay quiet about the whole thing. I consider myself fortunate and take this as a learning experience. You do you, man. It's your life to take or screw up. By the way, I'm not wrong in assuming Lot was the one who hired you two. That would be right. He happened to see you taking that money from the cash register and was worried about you. Damn, I had a feeling he'd see me doing it. You guys okay with me paying you instead of him? As long as you run things by him, sure. Oh, and no stolen mirror either. That goes without saying. I didn't cover the full amount with stolen mirror anyway. 20,000 came from my own pocket. I still have that left even after I returned what I stole. Glad to hear it. Wire the money when you're set. 20 that. Will do. I'll go and apologize a lot about the whole thing too. I also need to thank him for hiring you. You really saved me today. Thank you so much.
That takes care of that.
Reward deposited.
Oh, that's... We got a little bit gray. Certain objects within the game will affect Van's law grade chaos alignment. Depending on your choice, your alignment could greatly increase. We're done with the station street now. Let's check the board again and get to our next job. Got it.
We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
Door is locked. Alrighty, that seems like a pretty good place to call it. In the next video, we will go check out the other quest. We also need to read the newspaper. I'll try and remember to do that in one of the next videos. Maybe the next one, maybe not. Worst case scenario, we'll read it when we get the 3rd edition, and that reminds me. But alrighty, I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.